Hello, we are delighted to bring you this behind-the-scenes look at the phenomenon that is Hamilton's America. Hello, I'm Babette Davidson with Carla Hill, and this is just the most spectacular documentary I've ever seen.
It is amazing. All of the theater geeks out there like me, and I say that in the most sincerity and with all due honor, are just, we're with the popcorn and the soda. We're not moving until tonight is finished, or today is finished. We are so excited about presenting this. Hamilton is a phenomenon indeed. It is one of those musicals that everyone can relate to, and we're so honored that Lin-Manuel, the writer, the director, has been able to share this with us and with the masses.
Well, one of the things you talked about, you've actually seen Hamilton. I'm very, very jealous. This is as close as I've come. And I love that right-hand man. We're looking for a few right hands as well, because your right hand to us is by calling the number on your screen or logging onto our secure website and letting us know that you're enjoying Hamilton's America, that you're excited about the arts on this PBS station. Where else but on PBS would you see something that's so just phenomenal and different and diverse? Nowhere but PBS.
Only on PBS. Help us celebrate the phenomenon that is Hamilton with a sustaining contribution of just $6 or a single annual gift of $72. And we'll thank you with the original Broadway cast recording on 2 CDs.
It's miraculous. And you can dive deeper into Hamilton's world with Lin-Manuel Miranda's book, Hamilton, the Revolution. And this is fantastic. It has beautiful photographs, all of his footnotes. It's kind of his brain on Hamilton, and this is how it all came together. That's a $12 monthly sustainer contribution or $144 annually. Really, you see how he fused hip-hop and pop and R&B and the best traditions of theater to make this happen.
But really where it's at, I love that if you can't decide, this is the one for me because it has the mixtape in it. Just $18 a month as a sustainer or $216 annually, and receive both the Hamilton Broadway cast 2 CD set, the book, plus the mixtape. If this mixtape were a rapper, it would be the hottest thing. You'd be trying to get it on the streets right now. It is a spectacular recording of the show's musical tracks by artists like Kelly Clarkson, Jill Scott, and Usher. Usher doing Wait For It is just amazing. Amazing.
Everyone is talking about Hamilton's America. Everyone's talking about this documentary on PBS. We want you to be a part of the conversation. So whichever level you choose, you'll know you've done your part to continue the legacy of great arts programs for PBS. Nowhere but PBS are you going to see and have a front row seat for great information, great arts programming just like this.
Absolutely. If you're not familiar with how PBS works, this station is supported in large part by people who watch it, people like you all across the community who are just enjoying this program. Those contributions are what keep these shows on the air. They're the reason that we can bring you programming that you will not find anywhere else. If you are loving this, I told Babette I wouldn't sing tonight. But if you are enjoying this program, please make a contribution now. Go to the number on your screen or the secured website.
Well, trust me, Carla, you can sing. I am not allowed to sing, but I do applaud. I'm a very good audience member, and I love the arts programs on PBS. The front row seat that I have enjoyed over the years, it's like a season ticket to the best. I've seen Broadway shows like Gypsy and Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma and South Pacific. I actually had the chance to see Lin-Manuel Miranda's very first Broadway show in the Heights, right here on this PBS station. So this is your opportunity to make sure that the Broadway shows you love always have a home on PBS. You make that possible when you call the number on your screen.
Exactly, Babette. It's so easy for us to share culture in our community, and we want to invite you to do that as well. When you make a contribution at $6 a month as a sustainer or $72 annual gift, we'll send you the original 2 CD set of this revolutionary Broadway musical, indeed revolutionary.
Absolutely, and for a sustaining gift of $12 or a $144 annual gift, our thanks to you is the artfully rendered book, Hamilton, the Revolution. It features photographs and interviews with Questlove and Stephen Sondheim, leading political commentators, and more than 50 people involved with the production. It's actually the footnotes. It's what's going on in Lin-Manuel's brain.
Exactly, and you said the king of musical theater, Stephen Sondheim. Oh my gosh. Ah! Or for the complete Hamilton experience, a contribution of just $18 a month as a sustainer, or $216 annually, and you'll receive the CD, the book, plus Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton's mixtape CD. This is everything on the street right now, as the kids would say. It's reinterpreted, the songs are reinterpreted by artists like John Legend, Alicia Keys, Andra Day, Usher. It is so magnificent to see the pop stars of our time really embracing what is going to be classical musical theater, if it already isn't.
Well, we hope you've embraced PBS and all that's going on here. If you haven't, make a call or go onto our website. Now back to more of Hamilton's America.
You've written my dearest Angelica. Anyway.
Oh, thank you so much for being with us. Babette, Davidson, and I, Carla Hill, we're here with you today on your PBS station with this remarkable event, the documentary of the making of a musical that has really made a shift in how we think about musicals, and I think even how we look at ourselves as a nation.
Absolutely. And where else but on PBS would you expect to see something so phenomenal, so different, revolutionary? And that's because of your support. We've been able to go out and buy just the best arts ever and make them available to everyone in your community thanks to your generosity.
Exactly. And you know, being generous here at PBS is very easy to do. You can do it at any level. We really appreciate your support. Consider being a sustaining donor. You know, with our show tonight with Hamilton, with just $6 a month or $72 annually, we'll send you our thanks with the 2 CD set of Hamilton featuring 46 tracks performed by the original Broadway cast. You will be blown away.
Well, we're all blown away with the way Lin-Manuel Miranda thinks. And that's what we're seeing in this documentary, what was going through his head. So think about a contribution of $12 as a sustainer or a $144 annual gift, and we'll thank you with all that's going on in his brain in that magnificent book, Hamilton, the Revolution. It's that deeper look, the behind-the-scenes perspective, and it's fascinating.
Yes, very much so. You know, we talk a lot about legacy here at PBS. Consider at $18 a month or a $216 annual gift, you will receive the original cast CD set, the book, plus the Hamilton mixtape. Babette, you know, I'm going to be on the phone during the break at this level because these are 3 different gifts that I can give to young people in my life. My nephew, aunts and uncles, just people who I know really appreciate the arts and are fans of PBS, and everyone I tell that Hamilton's on the air, they just can't believe it.
One of the things that I love is that I never thought I'd hear the term mixtape on PBS. I think it's great that we have this being offered to you because it shows you how Hamilton has reached out into. Jimmy Fallon is on this tape. He's a super fan. Michelle Obama's a super fan of Hamilton. And there's just so much to offer. And only on PBS are you going to get something so different, so unique. This celebration of the arts is a celebration of our country and the legacy of Broadway music and how it can change, just like our country can change. We talked about this earlier. The country may be changing. When we look back about what was going on in politics, and things really haven't changed that much.
It's the same. It's about ambition. It's about wanting to do something wonderful and just change the world. And isn't that what American ingenuity and the American dream is about?
It absolutely
Again,
is.
Sustaining gifts are so easy, and it helps you to certainly be involved in the wonderful giving and sharing of culture. Sustaining gifts are ongoing monthly contributions that come directly from your checking account or credit card until you tell us otherwise. I agree. It's the best way to give, and you'll appreciate how easy and convenient it is to keep your support current, whether it be $10 a month ongoing or $15 or more. The level you choose is really entirely up to you. You never have to think about it again, and you can upgrade at any time. But the most important thing is that you get involved and do your part. It's all about sustaining culture here in our community on your PBS station.
Well, and if you're not sure how this works exactly, let me assure you that your sustaining donation is going to make a difference, because this PBS station is supported in large part by people who watch it. People like you and me all across our community, people who think this content is great. I'm never going to see a program like this anywhere else. I need to make it happen, because your contributions are what keep these shows on the air. Great performances, live from Lincoln Center, In the Heights, the Broadway shows. They're the reason that we can bring you programs that you just will not find anywhere else, and you've got a front row seat. So if you're liking this show, of course you're loving it like we are, and you want to see more, this is the time for you to make the contribution and make a difference. And we've talked about young people being inspired by Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I'm inspired watching that he was having a baby at the same time he was writing this. And In the Heights